And we are live. Oh, oh, oh. Welcome to the stream. And today I'm going to be talking about Cefi coins, or specifically Cefi tokens, and if they are dead in this Halloween themed stream. But no, I'm not dressed up. Sorry. Now, I have picked a couple of Cefi tokens. So we're going to be looking at FTX, Nexo, Celsius, the Cell token, and Swissborg's CHSB token, and have a look if these tokens are dead at this time of year. See how they're doing. Should you buy them? Should you not buy them? We're going to have a look. Now, if you're wondering what CeFi tokens are, basically, instead of you going into a DeFi protocol such as Uniswap, PancakeSwap, doing your own yield farming, you would buy a token such as FTX or Nexo, Celsius, Swissborg, and you would hold it in their platform and gain yield, and they would hold your keys, etc. And that's why it's called centralized finance, CeFi instead of DeFi, without going into too much. So yeah, we're going to look at FTX, Nexo, Celsius, and Swissborg. So if we look at FTX first, which is the FTT token, and we can see that this is year to date. You can see it's had a nice rise up. Obviously, everyone's going to have this drop, which was between May and June. But you can see it's having a nice rise up. Reached all-time high in September, and it's slowly making its way back up again. Current price on this is $61, and it's up just a bit today. Now, I'm using CoinMarketCap for once here. There's just a few more indicators in here that you can look at. So one of them that I wanted to look at was this analysis button, and we'll see what it says for each one. So if you look at this specific one, this one is seen bearish. And holders making money at current price, 77% in, 10% out, 13% out. Now, when looking at all these tokens, a big thing you've got to look at is the price against Bitcoin. So obviously everyone looks at the price against the US dollar, which is what we're looking at there. But you've got to look at the price against Bitcoin, because if it's not doing better than Bitcoin, there's no point holding it, pretty much. So if we look at the Bitcoin chart, that is the year to date, and you can see, if you click on that, that's the year to date, and you can see on there a nice rise, and it's pretty much going one way up. It's had a few dips in the way, but the price against Bitcoin is good, and it's going up all the way, which is what you want to see. The next one is Nexo. This price here is $2.89. It's down a bit today. You can see the chart it's not reached its all-time high again. After the dip, it's kind of gone sideways a bit. It's just had a little bit of a pump at the end of October. If you look at the analysis for this one's bullish. Now you can go onto this website, into the block. It just gives you more information about if it says it's bullish or bearish, etc. And the price, the chart for this against Bitcoin, if you go on year to date, not as good. You can see it's kind of trending sideways, mostly there. So this isn't as strong. So if you were to kind of say what trend this is, it is kind of sideways at the moment. You'd want it. It's kind of testing this resistance here. So if you were to draw on here, this bit here is roughly the area where it needs to break through for Bitcoin. Not want to do that for the level that it's at. So looking at this, FTX is doing better. If you look at the two charts, look at that against Bitcoin. FTX is looking a lot better. And again, when you're buying, so if you look at the 7-day chart, you don't want to buy at the top. So if you've got a monthly or 7-day, if you wanted to buy FTT, could be a good time. You might want to wait for it to dip a bit more though. If you're looking at Nexo, 7 days, you can see this has had a bit of a pump, so you'd have to wait for this one to dip, in my opinion. But it's still quite a bit away off its all-time high. But again, FTT is stronger against the BTC. Shout out to Johnny and Bert. Now, the next one I'm going to look at is Celsius, and this is not been doing very well. If you look at the chart here, you see a lot of red, and it's pretty much gone sideways all year, really. And if you look at the analysis, what it says on CoinMarketCap, bearish signal here. Holders are making money at current price, 82% out. And this is probably the worst chart to look at, is this one here. So if we just show it from the year to date, and you can see it's pretty much down. It's found a little bit of resistance here, there, but I mean, you can pretty much, I mean, you don't have to be an expert to just see that the trend is down really for Celsius. And Celsius itself, as in the app, they've got quite a lot of assets under management now. I think it's 30 billion, which is quite a lot. But the token has held up, but it hasn't gone anywhere. It has kind of just gone sideways for the full year, basically. Now, they do say that, when people aren't buying, you should buy, but that is a long time. That is literally all year it has been flat. And it's been between this $4 to $8 range pretty much all year, which isn't great. So sell, not as good, to be honest, as the others. If we look at Swissborg, now this one is where I predicted to get to $5, and it was on its way here. It was going up to $1. I think it was reached $1.60. And then that's kind of chopped sideways since mid-year. And if we look at the analysis for Swissborg, it's coming around 65 cents. Yeah, sell flat since January. The problem is as well with sell, how if you're, what I'd say with anyone is, if you're heavy in sell, how long do you wait? Because there will be a bear market, and it may hold up well in the bear market, but you are missing out on other opportunities if you're holding on to something that's gone sideways for 10, 11 months and not done anything. It may pop off at the end of the year, but I can't see it doing something as much as other projects that are in the space, unfortunately. I do still have some sell. Obviously, I've not sold all of it. I have sold a bit, just being honest. I have sold a bit, but I have still got a bit of sell left because I do think it is a good project, just not as heavy as I used to be. We go back to Swissborg. This is saying bearish, and then if we look at CHSB chart, put it year to date. This one slightly better than Celsius, but it's still kind of trending sideways to down. Probably like that. You can see it's bounced off a bit of support here. It's looking to get higher, but you can, if you put these charts next to each other for Bitcoin, you can see, so FTT, look at that, Nexo sideways, sell down, so you can kind of see it kind of goes in order there. So you've got FTT going up against BTC, Nexo's pretty much sideways, sell down, CHSB down. Does it mean that these are dead? Not necessarily, but just be aware that there are other opportunities in the market. Obviously, don't panic sell. I'd leave some in if you're looking at getting out of these coins. And then, obviously see what happens with them. Yeah, 8 months is a long time. Obviously, don't buy into a project that's at its top. You want to buy something that's got the opportunity to take off. But I would say with Swissborg and with Cell, they have pumped quite well, and then kind of gone flat afterwards. So maybe they went at the wrong time. I don't know. Yeah, it is within the Solana ecosystem. But there you go. Just bear in mind that with these 4 tokens, always look at the chart against Bitcoin to see how it is doing, because looking at Cell and CHSB, you might as well have held Bitcoin. But with FTT, this seems to be the only one that has actually done well against Bitcoin year to date in this bull run. Obviously, you need to diversify your portfolio. A few Cefi coins, DeFi, different ecosystems. Just make sure you've got a good range. So if something does go flat, you've got others that can go up. And you can, swap between things if things just don't happen for you. Not everything you invest in will go up. Obviously, some will go sideways, but this is why you need to make sure you're not 90% in on one coin, because if it doesn't work, then it's going to affect your portfolio in a big way. Anyway, cheers for watching, guys. Hope you liked the video. Please share, subscribe to the channel if you like it. If you want to grab a free module on my course, How to DeFi, click the link in the description. And I'll be back next week with plenty more videos to share. And have a good Halloween.